Hello everybody, it's Zet Zoo, and it's a new LP brought to you by Sega. As you can see, this time we'll be playing Sonic CD. Not the Mega CD version, but the 2011 HD re-release on PSN and Xbox Live. This is the PSN version. There. So yeah, if you can't tell, and you get to look at my pretty background, I just backed out here so I can show you my pretty background, basically. You can't tell by the background, I really like Sonic CD. So, like I said a bunch of times, it's my favorite 2D Sonic game. Probably my favorite Sonic game in this whole series. But I am aware that it's a like it or hate it game. I can see it from either side, but it's personally my favorite. Also, I do got Sonic 4 Episode 1 down here, and Sonic 4 Episode 2 up here. So you'll be seeing those later as well, but not now. This time we're going to focus on Sonic CD. So let's go. Sonic CD. Yeah. The reason why I also have the Sonic Gems collection, as you saw with my Sonic 2 Game Gear play and my Triple Trouble play. I do have the Gems collection, and there is Sonic CD on there as well. But I decided to choose the 2011 HD re-release because this release is more faithful to the original game. There are a number of things that are done wrong in the Gems collection version, which I won't get into because one, I don't remember them all, and two, you instead of hearing me complain about them, I think you'd rather hear me talk about how much I like this game. But you may notice that instead of the regular menu, you press start and it brings you to a whole new menu for this thing instead of the regular menu. So let's explore the menu first before we start. So under the extras menu, you got the extras, the sound test, visual mode, BA Garden, stage select. Unlike the original game, you have to enter in sound test and enter in the appropriate codes to view everything. This you have to unlock everything by performing well in the time attack. Again, not too hard. Just have to go at a moderately fast speed. Due to also in the 2011 release, you choose the Japanese or the United States soundtrack. Personally, I like the Japanese soundtrack a lot more. I like this a lot more. But for nostalgic reasons, I'll pick the US soundtrack. It's the one I listen to. So that's for this play, it'll be US. When I do a second run of this game as Tails, I'll switch it to the Japanese soundtrack. Because it's all new and stuff. Not really, but still. Other than helping options, you got a digital manual, you can see the controls, but there's one thing of note under settings. You can change the spin dash. You can play with the Sonic CD spin dash, or the Sonic 2 and 3 spin dash. Now this also changes the physics of the game as well, which I will get into later. Now to keep it faithful, I'll play with the Sonic CD spin dash and physics. Keep it faithful. Now let's get up to the meat of the game up here. You get the time attack, which is the one-act time attack, fastest time, present on Acts 1 and 2, and bad future on Act 3. You get the leaderboards, which compares your time attack score times against the world. And the trophy, the achievement list. There's 12. They're not that hard. See, I already got them all. They're not that hard. Not really. So anyway, let's start. That's a start. I did have a second file down here with Tails completed, but I kind of needed to delete that to make room for this one. So let's go. New game. So to unlock Tails, you just need to beat the game once as Sonic. Not that hard. Again. So, yeah, we're going to play as Sonic. And the opening song of the US soundtrack. Sonic Boom. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's Guile's theme. That's the wrong Sonic Boom. This is Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Now, personally, I do prefer You Can Do Anything to Sonic Warrior and the ending song Cosmic Eternity more than Sonic Boom. But Sonic Boom is good in the so cheesy it's good kind of way. It's just so cheesy it's kind of good. I listen to the song so much I remember the chorus at least. Both I don't remember the ending version as much, but I know the opening version by heart. The closing version, not so much. If you wanted me to, I could have sang the whole way. I'll just sing the second chorus here for you. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, trouble keeps you running faster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, save the planet from disaster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, spinning through a world in motion. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Yeah, Sonic Boom's a cheesy, it's good song. And let's start. Palmtree Panic. 5 3/4 minutes in, we're finally starting. Palmtree Panic. Your typical tropical first level. Not a big surprise. So you got your moves here. The Sonic CD spin dash acts differently. What you do is that you just hold down with the button. You don't need to tap the button, you just hold down to let it rev up. The peel out it works the same way. You hold up and you release. So you'll see me using the spin dash more than the peel out more than the spin dash. Sorry, the peel out, because the peel out's generally more useful. You go faster with the peel out, and if you're in danger, you just press down the roll into the ball. If you're in danger. Yeah. Here's the thing. The only one thing I don't like about Sonic CD is the physics. Here, prime example right here. You can see when I hit the speed boost, I do go faster, you see? But you see when I jump, I sort of lose my momentum. See? You see it? I sort of lose my momentum. You may notice I slowed down when I jump. So that's the only thing I don't like about Sonic CD. The physics are kind of iffy. So when you play on the Sonic 2 and 3 spin dash, the physics are fixed so that you keep your momentum when you jump. You still keep your momentum when you go off ramps. Yeah, you still keep your momentum. But when you go off a flat surface, you lose all your momentum. That's the only part I don't like about Sonic CD. Everything else I absolutely like. Starting with this gimmick here, time travel. You can see I was next to a future and a past post. So what you do is to time travel, you have to hit a post, and you have to build up momentum and keep that level of momentum for a specified period of time, usually 5 or 6 seconds. If you maintain that speed for the whole time, you'll time travel to the respective time zone. Because you can time travel, you get different layouts of the act. There's 4 different time zones. There's past, you start out in the present, and there's past, which I am in now, and you got 2 different versions of the future. You got good future and bad future. Which future you get is dependent on a few factors. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like Sonic CD the most. You basically got 4 different acts, 4 different level layouts in one act. So it entices exploration over speed, you know. But the levels are designed so you can flow through them like you would any other Sonic game. The levels are both designed for both speed and exploration. That's what I love about Sonic CD. You can do either or. You can go fast or you can explore. You know my style. I'm Captain Slow. You gotta expect slowness from me. I'm gonna go slow, because that's how I do it, you know. So here's the nice runway, see? You may notice I'm going really fast. And when I jump, I just lose all my steam. You can see it more clearly here. That's why I don't like the physics. But other than that, I love Sonic CD. So when I play on time attacks, I will switch to the Sonic 2 and 3 spin dash, because I keep the momentum when I jump. But when I'm just playing, I'll use the Sonic CD spin dash, because that's how you're supposed to play it. For time attacks, I will switch to the Sonic 2 physics, because I want to try to get a fast time, you know. It does that in the Mega CD version as well. It's not a glitch in 2011. It does that in the Mega CD version too. So that was pointless. Don't know why I went there. Yeah. Actually, Even though I like Sonic CD the most, it was the last 2D Sonic game I played of the Genesis era. It was actually the last one I played, because one, I didn't have a Mega CD, so I couldn't play it, really, until the Gems Collection version that came out on GameCube. So yeah, I've actually had the least experience of Sonic CD compared to the rest of the games. Well, actually, I played this one the most, but I've known this one for the least amount of time because, you know, I like it, so I'm going to play it the most. Makes sense, right? So yeah. So when you're in the time zone, it locks out the time post of the same era. So if you're in the past, it locks out the past time post. If you're in the future, it locks out the future time post because you can't go any more forward or backwards. You know, but if you're in the present, you can go either way. Giggity. Go either way. Yeah, more vulnerability. That's what I needed. Right. You may notice when you kill an enemy, a flower pops out. That's a nice effect. I like seeing the flowers pop out when you kill enemies. Nice effect. But yeah, and another major reason why I like Sonic CD is that this game introduced Metal Sonic, my favorite Sonic character. If you don't already know that, Metal Sonic is my favorite Sonic character. He's basically Sonic, except he's cool, 100% cooler. I don't know where I came up with that statistic, but 100% sounds like a good number. So, Metal Sonic is 100% cooler than Sonic, and Sonic's already 100% cool, so Metal Sonic's 200% cool. I like Metal Sonic the most, and if I would stop getting booted backwards. So there's two things you need to do. There's two things you can do in the past that you can't do in any other time zone. The first one here is these Metal Sonic holograms. You see Metal Sonic stomping on an innocent animal. Coup on you. Kill you. Like, stop on your hologram. Because Robotnik sent Metal Sonic back to the past to kill the animals and stuff, so Robotnik could take over the planet easier. This game takes place on Little Planet, you know, where you saw in the opening. It floats over Never Lake once and every so many years or so. Little trivia fact, Sonic 4 Episode 2 takes place on Little Planet as well. Supposedly, the game takes place on Little Planet. So it's a throwback to Sonic CD with Metal Sonic and stuff. Sonic 4 Episode 2 has some throwbacks to Sonic CD because of that, which I appreciate. Sonic CD doesn't get as much love as it should, you know? Wasn't even represented that much in Sonic Generations. You had the Metal Sonic boss fight on Stardust Speedway Back Future, but it could have used more, man. I know I'm being greedy, but it could have used more. If I had a Genesis era level of Sonic CD, you could have used the whole of Stardust Speedway. That would have been a fun level to play on in HD. Stardust Speedway is probably my favorite level zone on here. That one really entices me because it's called Stardust Speedway. That just entices speed. Here's the second thing you can do in the past. These are the robot monitors. They look like hamburgers, kind of. But when you destroy one, it destroys all the enemies on the level when you get 1,000 points. It also ensures you get a good feature automatically. So, and as you saw, when you destroy the Metal Sonic holograms, it causes all the animals to appear back into act. I know I'm just all over the place here. I'm trying to get everything in. I'm trying to get all my words in. We don't want to go back to the future. We want to go back to the past. Stay in the past. Samurai Jack. Back to the past, to the home of Jack. Jack, 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 Samurai Jack. Back to the past, to the home of Jack. Samurai Jack is awesome. Never watched it all. I only watched a few episodes, sadly, but what I saw of it was awesome. So I have to find me some Samurai Jack. We don't want to go back to the future either, Marty. Marty, we don't want to go back to the future. We want to stay in the past. Marty, don't sleep with your sister. Or something like that. It's been a while since I watched the Back to the Future trilogy. It's been a while. By the way, you go to the goal, to the act. And you can tell this was developed between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, because you see here, it uses a special stage technique for Sonic 1. If you have 50 or more rings at the end of the act, a giant special stage ring appears. You jump into it and go to the special stage. You can see I made a good future. So ideally, you want to make a good future on every act, or zone, as they break it up into zones and rounds instead of acts and zones, which I find odd. I call them acts and zones, for my sake, for everybody's sake. By the way, the 3D special stage, this is like a sort of pseudo 3D special stage. So what you have to do here is that you have to break all the UFOs. There are 6 UFOs, and once you break them all, you get the time stone. There. See, the purplish UFOs give you rings, the bluish UFOs give you speed boots, which I'll break one open to show you. Break one of these open, if I can. There. You get speed shoes and you speed up. There's also panels on the ground, as you can see, that'll do different things depending on what they are. See, they do different things. Show you them. You don't want to step on the cutter blocks though. They're the ones that look like wavy lines, so don't step on them. Once you get to 20 seconds left, a special UFO appears in the middle that gives you 30 seconds when you break it, and it keeps respawning for it, so you can have infinite time basically to do this. It keeps respawning. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fail the stage on purpose here, which I shall explain. Which I shall explain later when we get to it. But for now, let's just say I goofed, even though I did it on purpose. Failed the first special stage on purpose. Yeah. Anyway, to Act 2, where I should do more explaining. Act 2. See, as you can see, you start every Act 1 and 2 in the present. You start off in the present. In Act 3, you start in the future or bad future, depending on your actions. Good future or bad future, depending on what you did. If you made a good future, if you didn't make a good future in any act, or you only got it in one act, it'll be a bad future, Act 3. But if you made a good future in both Acts 1 and 2, Act 3 will be a good future. So you want to try to make your good futures. There, roll into you. So I wasted my pass. I want my pass back. So I got some speed boots now, at least. I got some speed boots and a vulnerability, so I want to use this empowerment to get a pass post and run. There we are. There, let's go. Let's go to the pass. Oh, there's a rock there. Dang it, Charlie Brown, you ruined me. So we gotta find another pass post. So where can we find the pass post? So that's the thing I like most about Sonic CD, is the time travel. That's the thing I absolutely like the most, because, like I said, you basically got four versions of each act in one act. The layout's different between all 4 acts. There are some areas you can't get to in one time zone, but you can in another. You got variety, man. So I can't go back there anymore. I'm too far ahead. I might try though. There's the hamburger monitor. I get rid of all the enemies because they aren't a threat anymore. So I can't get back there if I angle it right. Like I said, since I lose my momentum when I jump, it might be hard to do though. I can get some of these rings again at least. So yeah. This whole time will be me being informative, basically, probably, again. But it may also mess with how much I like Sonic CD. That may also work its way in there, too. Because, like I said, Sonic CD, favorite 2D Sonic game. My favorite, anyway. So we got a future post. Don't want to go to the future. Screw you, future. We don't need your stinking future. Okay. Vulnerable. There's a shield. Not like I really need it anymore. Killed off all the enemies already. Well, there's a hidden spring there. That's how I can get back over here. So I get this extra life and I can explore back over here. Bonus. And I can re-get all these rings. So you can see each act layout has its own separate rings as well. So if you're really fast, you can travel to all the different time zones and pick up as many rings as you can. But yeah, you're gonna see I'm gonna mostly stay in the present and past. Present for the beginning of the act. I'm gonna try to get to the past and do it, because in order to ensure a good future, you have to the ideal is to go to the past, because if you break the hamburger monitor open, it's guaranteed a good future. If you don't do that, it's a gamble if you get a good future or not. There are 3 ways to get a good future. Break the hamburger monitor in the past, hamburger, whatever it is. If you can travel to the future via the future post. Depending on how many time stones you have, it'll be random. It'll be a percent if it'll be a good future or not. The more time stones you have, the better odds that'll be a good future. And the final way is if you have all 7 time stones, it'll automatically be a good future as well. So if you have all 7 time stones, you don't need to worry about good futures anymore because it'll automatically happen. But the reason why I go to the past is that, like I said, it makes getting good futures easier. And you can get a special trophy or achievement and the best ending if you stay in the past. So just try to stay in the past. So if the trophy and achievement's called Savior of the Planets, and the best ending, and you get the best ending, which I usually do anyway. There are 3 endings to the game. There's the good ending, the bad ending, and then there's the best ending. I'm going to try to get the best ending for you. I won't try. I will get the best ending. I will. Because that's how much I know the game. I will get the best ending for you. Don't need you, future. So yeah, you can use this as a walkthrough, I guess. Let's play walkthrough. I will get the best ending on this game. The bad ending is the bad ending. I might show that too. I'll load up one of my dummy files on somewhere. I'll show that. Oh, I have the visual mode, so I don't need to. I can just go to the visual mode. There. Loop de loop. Yeah, the good ending is if you have all 7 time stones. That's the good ending. And the best ending is if you make a good future on all the acts, and you have all 7 time stones. And if you make a good future by destroying all the robot monitors, you can make and once you get the 7 time stones, here's the niche why I prefer the past and why I gassed up on the first special stage on purpose. If you forget all 7 time stones, the special stages go away. The robot monitors go away, along with the special stages. So you can't break open the robot monitors anymore in Metal Sonic. So you can't get the best ending or the trophy achievement if you do that. So in order to get the trophy achievement and get the best ending, you have to destroy all the robot monitors, which means leaving 1 time stone until Metallic Madness Act 3. You have to leave that for the last act. Act 2, I meant. Your last chance is Metallic Madness Act 2. That's when you want to get the time stone. So it's ideally you want to keep the first special stage open, because that one's the easiest one to do. You probably clear the first special stage easily. So yeah, so hopefully you understood me through all that. I know I'm speaking kind of fast. Well, you can always rewind and review. I know I'm speaking a lot of words at you. As a future post, you don't really need it. But anyway, yeah. Pretty much, we're at the end of the act here. I got my good future, I got Metal Sonic, got the robot monitor. I can go. I know this breaks my rules, about one special stage per zone, but I'm going to do 2 per zone here. Oh no, we're already running close to 30 minutes. There's the goal. There's a rock there. The stupid Charlie Brown, he ruined me again. So let's get the second time zone, shall we? I'm not going to gas it up on purpose. Now, the strategy here, if you're looking for a good score, I know most of you probably don't care about points anymore, but I do, is to get the 4 ring UFOs in a row. If you get all 4 of them in a row, you have 160 rings. And the points you get in the special stages are doubled, so that'll be 32,000 points from rings. So yeah, stay out of the water. If you go in the water, it's a time penalty. So you want to stay out of the water. It's kind of hard when you keep moving forward. You saw that. The UFO just suddenly darted away. I hate that. Hate that. So, I know that UFO is going to dart away. There. So, see? There. Now it's time to get the speed shoe UFOs. You can get the speed shoe UFOs first or the speed shoe UFOs last, but try to get the 4 ring UFOs in a row. That's the best idea for the best score. Now I'm going to trigger the time UFO right now, so I can get some time bonus. I'm going to try to get as close to 50 seconds as I can. There. 46. So I should be able to do these faster. I did get a pretty sweet time attack on the special stages, but I'm not doing super hard. Since I like this game so much, I don't care if I get hit, if I get hurt, or if I don't perform well on the special stages that much. I just like the game that much, so you're going to see me getting hit or gapping up the special stages a bit more than usual. I'm not flawless all the time, but I do play a good Sonic game. Now, Palmtree Panic Act 3, as you can see, you start out in the future on this zone. And like I said, depending on your actions, you either go to the good future or the bad future. As you can see, we're in the good future because we got a good future on both Acts 1 and 2. Now, in the Act 3s, there are exactly 100 rings on each act, on Act 3s. Now, there are wacky workbenches and odd one. There's 101 rings on that one, but still, 100 rings on each Act 3, so that's an extra life. So you know you got all the rings when you got 100. You can't time travel in Act 3. You're locked to the good future or bad future you obtained. I went up too fast. You gotta slow down. I am Captain Slow after all. That's how I do it, you know. Probably won't be able to utilize this because I still get a couple more rings. Usually I go for the time bonus on Palmtree Panic and for Palmtree Panic and Collision Chaos. I usually go for the time bonus, but for this run I'll get the 100 rings for you. I usually get the 30-second time bonus. Now the first Robotnik boss. In the good future he gets a nice, lovely shade of pink. There. The strategy here is that you gotta wait till he scuttles back really quick to hit him. Charges back, 3 hits and he's done. Now another thing is that the Sonic CD bosses generally take less ticks, but are more creative in my opinion. The Sonic CD bosses are a bit more creative in that respect. Some of the ways to defeat them aren't entirely straightforward. That's another thing I love about the Sonic CD bosses. Sonic CD is the bosses. Now some people don't like the bosses. I can respect that. They are different and stuff. But yeah. But we're gonna stop here. Collision Chaos. That'll be for next time. And plus I'm running on 30 minutes here. I just love Sonic CD so much. I just had to drag the first episode out to 30 minutes. And we're only done with the first zone, people. But I'll get into more of that. Get into more next time.